Libra, you got to leave her. You got to leave her. That's what I'm hearing. On leave from work, or you got to leave her. Someone's got to be left behind, Libra. This is your tarot reading for November, guys, and channeled wise. It's like, listen, something spelled wise, spies. It's like spies like us. Again, I think you're coming out with the same sort of energy, Libra. I've heard you've got to leave her. You've got to leave it. Someone is like, no, if you want to be with me, you've got to leave her. Or someone is saying it to you. But whatever it is, somebody is saying that you're going to have to leave her. And I feel that this could be around your relationship, or it's about people being left out. Okay? And left out of the crowd, and left out of certain things. I'm also hearing the name proud. Okay? Or pride. Well, that always seems to get in the way, Libra. But something around, look, I am too prideful to leave it. And no matter what it is, I'm just going to keep doing it. But your advice is around leave her, or leave, on leave. Like annual leave, or Annie, or a nanny, or annual, manual. I'm also picking up a manual. Something to do with around a Cancerian driving test stuff, manual. A manual. Or Manny, Vasquez, Sharon, or Stone, or a psychopath. But whatever it is, it has to be around cats. Something around also Leo. You're going to have to leave her, is all they're saying. Or Lee. Leave, obviously, Brandon and Lee. But again, you're going to have to Lee. You're going to have to Lee. Or tea leaf. Or a 7. Or something around a tea leaf. Right, which is also a theft. But it's like, what else are we getting for you, Libra? Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, but I'm hearing just leave her alone. Will you stop keep interfering with my life? Will you stop keep interfering with their life? But there is definitely an energy here of interfering into, like, because I'm hearing appearing. Like I'm peering in and I'm just looking in and checking in on someone. Now this could be a mum that checks in on a daughter or a son. But I'm hearing I'm just going to have to check and I'm just going to have to make sure. But your energy of some of you, it's saying just leave her. Okay? Now like I said, you could be in a relationship, say, with a man. And you're saying, look, if you want to be with me, then you're going to have to leave her. Right? Because that's what I'm hearing. But some of this could be where you're going to have to leave, meaning if you want to be with your partner and move in with them, then it can be where you've got to leave where you are to go towards them, okay? Because I'm hearing a lot of us and them, like it's us against the world, it's us against them. So the world would mean travel and a travelling company or a travelling salesman, right? Or Sally, the name's Sally Ann. But in order for me to get through to these messages, in order for me to get through to you, you're going to have to leave. I mean, is this work related as well? Because I'm hearing Emma or Emily or just like don't feel right, there's something not weighing up. Again, you've had that before, I'm sure, in your last lot of readings of your channeled stuff. It's like, the milk's turned sour. It's like someone's a sourpuss or a cat. But like this is like the cat that licked the cream or the cradle or something. But I feel a lot of blocked energy, if I'm honest, around you, Libra, of like frustration, being frustrated. Also around doctors, because I'm picking up the game frustration, where you're kind of like trying to do something and you can't concentrate, and then all of a sudden you're like, zzz, and you're like, oh shit. So this could be an energy of like trying to figure things out financially or something, and you're like, every time I try, I just get the buzzer. So you've kind of got this like Simon or Simon Cowell kind of like, meh, sorry, and you're like, and you just start doing it and you get like the meh, 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 and you're like, oh. damn, why does the buzzer keep going off? Or is this the cooker, where you do a cooker and you turn it and it goes ming, 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 and you're like, oh man, if I keep hearing that, because it's like a blinking noise, a bit like a seatbelt, and you put it on, and if you don't put it on, it goes bling, 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 and you're like, bruv, if I don't stop hearing that like dinging noise, is gonna like really annoy me in a minute, because this is either an alarm going off, or a bell, or Annabelle, or a Bella, but like I keep hearing this bing, 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 and you're like, oh, unless someone's from China. But I keep hearing ping though, ping, but like ping, 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 ping. Someone's pinging money, like on an account, and they're pinging money from one account to another. So like this is receipts and pay grades and stuff. Some of your bosses, and you have to sort out, like, try to sort out people's finances. But I think it's getting very confusing, because if I'm honest, I really feel like that this is to do with like tax and taxes, or tax itself. Again, you come out with the same messages, like trying to rectify mistakes, but like it all getting up on top of you, and you're trying to like go back through documents and think, okay, so am I going to work this out now because of that, and so on and so forth. And it feels like a lot of frustration of trying to figure out and work out how it's working, but in your favour. So it's like, well, how's it all going to work out? Like, how are we going to do this, and how's it all going to work out where we earn, but we pay? I mean, you've got that energy. I mean, you've got that energy of unfair dismissal, like where people are dismissing it, like bypassing it, but not happy, which is normally around clients or people or paying. Because I'm really picking up, like, how are we going to work it out where we're winning? But how are we going to work it out where everybody else is losing, but we're winning, but we can't do it? We need them, so we've got to figure something out. But I keep picking up, like, unfair dismissal of around people that are dismissing it, know about it, are pissed off, but you're either, one, not aware of it, or you are, but no one's really saying about it. And that's really what I'm picking up. Because there's a lot of unfair dismissals, okay? Like, either one, you're dismissing and sacking people, or people are leaving, because I'm heard annual leave or leaving. And then there's a lot of energy where it can be like, are they going to leave or not leave, or the name Lee, or like, I want them back, because 7, like a tea leaf would be a 7 also, so it would be around a 7 of swords, and also driving, like the Cancerian card, which is also a 7. So it's like tax or cars and stuff is what I'm picking up, because I'm picking up Chasing Cars by I also had Imagine Dragons as well, but Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. So it's kind of like this, like, you've dismissed it for long enough, and we're having to dismiss it. But people, the energy I pick up from you and them and everybody, right? And I'm picking up this energy of like, well, this is unfair. Like, you know, I don't like what's going on. Like, you know, and people might start raising issues or questions, and I don't think you like to be questioned about it. Because there's either like a police thing that's going on where someone's going to be questioned in certain ways, because it feels like a bit like the Spanish Inquisition, if I'm honest, and someone like asking questions or personal questions, or people afraid to ask a personal question. You see, I'm picking up on all sorts of messages around you, Libra, at the moment, where there's a lot of like, I'm afraid to ask a personal question, but how do I ask? But what's the answer going to be if I do? Now, this is either people approaching you or you them, but you're approaching this whole energy of a conclusion of it getting very frustrating, because things are either, one, being covered up that they shouldn't, or you're trying to work it out, how is it going to benefit anybody but mainly us. Now, this is either you as a couple, or you as a business, or for some of you it's like the energy of, you've got to leave her to be with me, or I'm going to have to leave someone to be with somebody, right? That's a few of you. So the energy seems to be somewhat of the same. But let's look at your November tarot and see what's going on. So you've definitely got kids here that are involved. Okay, but something that's very quick and fast, and whatever it is, people could well be leaving, because like I said, this is going that way, right? It's not coming towards you, it's left. So you've kind of got energies of things happening very fast around you, but again, it still can be energies that's coming in, but it feels like what's coming in, what's going out. So if we relate this to work, this is like, well, how much is coming in and what's going out? Because either more is coming in very quick, or it might be my expenses are like overdrawn, so they're going out much faster than they're coming in. So these can either be clients that are coming in very fast and coming and going and coming and going, or these are people that are leaving work and going somewhere else. You got very confused energy around this Knight of Wands, if I'm honest. Because this can be that, like, if you want to be around me and feel me and taste and touch and smell, because that can be a metaphysical connection of soulmate where someone's really not there, and it's like so it can be a very quick message of like if you want sex or if you want anything with me, then you're going to have to leave the other person if there is 11:11 on the clock. So because you could have kids with this person, you could say, look, if you want to be with me, then you're going to have to stand up as a person. Because I'm picking up like some people, or you have got to stand up for your rights. Because I'm hearing like I've got the rights. Now this might be something to do with around Mr. Right, or it might have something to do with around I have the rights and the legal rights of children that you're going through a divorce with or something. And you're like, look, I've got the right, I've got the rights, you don't. So this might be to do with around deeds for houses and things. Like, I've got the rights, you don't have the rights over me. I've got the right way. So some of you have got a big ego clash with someone where you're like, look, I've got the right way, you haven't. It's a bit like a car thing. It's like, get over. It's like, I've got the right way. It's like, no, you haven't. And two cars are kind of like... So be careful around driving erratically, very fast, because this could be a speeding ticket as well, or a fine. Okay, whatever that is, but it could well be a fine. Because I'm hearing like changing lanes and people are like, get out of my way, I've got the right of way. And it's like, no, you haven't, I have. And it's like, wah! So relate that to how that could be happening through your November. But Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November 2020. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So it's involving children going in completely different directions for a lot of you. You could be talking to one person as love interest and not the other. This could be the other person. But these two are going in completely different directions. You could have 2, 3, 4 kids, whatever. But here, there's one that's very quick and fast, and the other one's like very just kind of like, I just want to look at my computer all day. So, but that could be happening in your relationship. Someone works quite a lot, and they just look at their computer and their phone, and they're always on their phone all the time. And then the other person's kind of like, you know, let's get it on. But, or your person's saying, look, when are you going to leave time for me? And they're like, oh, hold on a minute, bruv, Facebook has just said something, or Steve's online, or hold on a minute, I just got to check something, hold on. And your partner's like, bruv, just put the phone down, put the computer down, put it down. Might be a dog or a cat, I'm not sure, but I heard put it down. Put them down. Will you stop keep picking me up? Put them down. This is a grandmother or something as well. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November 2020. What's going on with them, please? Too many. Libra, it's definitely to do with money, that's for sure. Banking. Blocking energies. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November. Libra for November 2020. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November 2020. 2020, Mad Dog 2020. There it is, the 2020, the 10 and the 10. But the temp. You're looking for temps. For temperance, maybe Sagittarius, but you're looking for a temp. There could be a PA, or teacher's assistant, or an assistant. But I need some assistance. Urgently. I need clients, I need people, I need someone to work with me or for me quickly. So why is it all stopped? Why did this start and then stop? Why did you just like start and then all of a sudden decided that you don't want to start? Because this is either an ending and a beginning, and it's like, well, you lot are gone, so I've got a new lot of people or a new person. But this can be clients where you could work and you're like, well, you're left, you've left, and you've left, and now I've just got this person here that's new that hasn't got a clue, maybe. Right? Because I'm picking this up as Daphne, Scooby-Doo. She's going, it's like, what do I do? Like, well, hold on, we're going to have to just see first. So, it can be a love interest or a person. Because you have got energies of someone left very quickly. Well, I mean, you got... we either got good news or bad news. That's up to you if you're in a third party situation or not. But you got someone that's going to feel good around it. Could be around Pisces, maybe, 3. But they could be part of this. A party, celebration, something to look forward to, holiday. Unless it's a third party. Because that's giving someone or getting back some sort of news that you would like. Mike, also picking up Mike. Well, Mike might be gone. You might be cutting someone out. I feel this is you, but it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. But like, cut it out. This is like, cut it out. Just like, because this energy is like, well, hold on a minute. What am I going to benefit? Because I want more than I'm giving, or I'm giving out more than what I can give. I can only give you a little bit. But this side of things, there's more of this person than what there is here, is what I picked up. So it's kind of like, well, I can give you a hand and I can give you a little bit, but this could be like asking for favours. Like, look, I want you to do me a favour so I have all of myself here. So I have all of this to myself. So I'm prepared to get a favour off you, but I ain't going to give you much for it. So, right, who knew about that about the Queen? I don't know, we'll keep going. But it's something like, look, I'll give you a small amount, but I want majority of it for myself. But can you do me a favour first? And then people are kind of like, fucking hell no. And they're like, well, I'm not accepting that anymore. That's not enough for me. I'm out. So you might be at work and your boss doesn't pay you enough money or wages. And you're like, oh, I'm out. Right, here. Because this has turned your back also on a third party situation. Because this could well be you, of like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. But that can also be people that you know of that are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. Okay? But these are people that are turning their backs on this. Oh, that's great news. And these people are like, fuck no. No, that ain't good news at all. But you might have some good news around pregnancy possible here, because you've got kids and children and twins, grandparents, or like one baby, or something's been born. But I definitely feel that this Queen here wants things, but I don't think other people are happy. So, like I said, this can also be someone that's trying to choose between people or things, but stranger things. But I need to pick up the strange people. What? I need to pick up strange people. You could have children here of disabilities as well, I'll just say. I know it's a little bit tactless of how I say it, but I start to hear things after I've said that. Okay. But you could have children that have disabilities here. What have we got? Libra. One more colour, please, for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. For November. 7 of Swords. There you go. I knew the 7 was approaching. This is you asking someone of favours here from the past, maybe, to come back. But someone comes back, maybe, or you ask someone to come back. This is a 7, life path Cancerian, or asking someone to come back here. Someone's trying to get away with something. Like, I'm trying to get away with it. Because this can be someone that tries to get away with murder. Now, it doesn't physically mean murder or a mother, but it can mean that I'm getting away with murder, meaning that I don't trust you and you don't trust me, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Or someone that can lie, manipulate and steal. But this can also be this person. That might well be why this person's trying to get out. But this can be someone that's very busy doing shitloads of stuff for everybody, and they're backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and asking someone like in and out, in and out, in and out of a relationship. That's not great. But this can be someone that does favours for people, and this person asks this person for a favour, but they don't know where they're going. So it's like, well, I'll tell you what you're doing and where you're going and when you come back and when you don't. So you've got a few different energies with these 2 different cards, really. Because this is asking someone to come back, but I don't think that they think whatever this is fair. Now that, like I said, that is either an affair, love-wise, or it's not fair. That's why this 7 of Swords is tempted to come back, but it depends what is offered by this person. That could well be you. You've got a mixture of air signs here that are confused. They get confused here. Because like I said, this is you trying to get people, but people trying to like get out of it, but don't trust or don't know how to approach this Queen to ask for, well, me, I do, but like ask for more or ask for what's fair and what isn't. Because I can guarantee if this person doesn't see it as fair, they might do it, but they probably won't do it for long because they'll be gone very quick, right? So you've got this energy of like, I don't know how to approach you because I'm tiptoeing to ask you from here to here. But this person is like, well, I don't know if I trust it. So what are you offering me as a relationship or a job? What's going to help me to help you? But you need to help me out and be honest. Because if you feed me with a bunch of lies, then I don't know if I trust it, right? So you've kind of got that energy there of needing help and support, because the 7 of Swords is also an assistant, someone that does things very quickly and efficiently, right? Because that can either be theft and someone that comes in very quick to take it. On a good side, the 7 is someone that does things efficiently for themselves, right? They'll think of themselves also. 1 in 7 is about everybody. So an individual person of my life path number can guarantee you if I don't think things worthy of my time, I won't do it. Right, well, I do favours and then I kind of think, oh, I don't know. But that's the energy here. The truthful energy. You got 7 and 1, basically 10, which is 8, which is an entrapping energy of like putting someone into a bind and into a decision of like, well, you know, what's your decision? What are you going to do? Because this can also be a contract that is legally bound by an 8 of Swords, because that's in it then. If you're in that 8 of Swords, you're in there thinking, shit, now I've got loads of pressure and loads of like anxiety, maybe. But like, you've put me into a bind of now a decision that has to be done, but what's fair or not, right? This can also be people that are going through this at home with parents and stuff, and you're like in something that you really don't want to be in. That can be a third party situation, or just feel pressurized and smothered, which would also be children that are feeling like there's too much attention given to somebody, right? Which can be putting people out in the crowd, giving more energy to one lot, or one child, or one client, or some clients, and giving more to them, but not others. And that might be where some people are leaving, because some people are kind of like here thinking, well, this is all I have. Like, this is all I have. Just that. Just this one pentacle. So this is more of a thinking energy of like, well, that's all I have is that. And you're like, well, if you want to make this into another 2 pentacles or 3 or 4 or 10, then I've got to offer you more. And that might be why some are leaving and some are actually staying, because that's the only job that they have. So they make do with this one measly pentacle, right? But I can guarantee you that these 2 kids or these 2 clients or these people here, or as a love interest, don't see that as fair. Neither of them. Nobody. Nobody sees this as fair. Okay, so that's your reading so far. We're going to go over to the other side, Libra, and see what the rest of your month comes up with, and then also clarify the cards and see what it comes out. Okay, so you can either join this, and you can join Patreon, which is on the $5 a month, and then everything is clarified, or you can join the Secret 7 bundle, which gives you the same reading also, but then the 1st to 15th, and then the 15th into the rest of the month, so you get 2 bi-weeklies, but everything is bundled into that one. So also the extendeds for the life path and stuff, if you ever want to watch those, if you're joined, you obviously get those each month. Everything comes out about a week or 2 weeks in advance of each month. So if you're a constant patron and you're on tier 2, you get everything and you see everything and it goes there. And there's a lot of stuff that doesn't come out on this channel and it only goes to tier 2, which are the bi-weeklies. Okay. You can also, I need this new PC, if you've probably seen. I've set up a new, I've set up a GoFundMe page, which is also in the link provided below in the Show More section. If you wish to help me get £3,000 to go towards this PC to make everything so much easier for me, and this laptop is on its way out. That's why I'm asking for donations. You don't have to. Anything that you do helps. But all Patreon, all money is still going to it as well, and also live. But you can also join the music that I'm creating through Angel Radio. Those, when they're finished, they will just be going straight over to sell, which is $3, I think, to join. You can download as much as you want. It's all there. And then everything is added onto that. So you could probably join for a month, download it all, leave, and then come back when there's more, maybe. I don't know. But either way, it funds this new PC. So all music is there from the past. All new music will go there straight away. Okay, there might be some stuff that comes out on here as a promotion for stuff that is there. But basically it all goes towards this new PC that I need. Okay, but you do have options and there's donations and stuff as well. But for your reading wise, it's either the Secret 7 bundle or tier 1. Okay, but thanks very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. And you can reach out for readings, all that sort of stuff. It's all in the Show More section. And let's see what's going to happen. And I'll see you soon, Libra.